Hi guys, hope everyone's well. Welcome to another video / live here. For those who know me, I don't do videos and video editing. I prefer to just do it off the cuff and live. As today's title suggests, I want to just briefly talk about what I would say are good practice games for beginners. So we're talking, you've just, we've come out of lockdown or something, you've gone to the pub when we can get inside, and you want to just get involved in darts and start playing darts. You want to know really, how do you start? You've got your set of darts, obviously. Let's presume you've got your set of darts. A lot of people will just go to the pub and they might play 501s, 301s. I don't think that's the best way for someone who's new to darts to just sort of start out, to be fair. That's my personal opinion. What I would say is in this situation is that if you're a new dart player, learn the board that little bit, get used to your throw, learn the board, learn the movements around the board. These 5 games that I've picked, which are obviously all using Go Darts Pro, what they're going to do is they're just going to teach you to move around the board a little bit different. So a nice little starting warm-up. You could use this as a practice routine, really. So it's 5 games that I just feel as a beginner, it's a nice little intro into getting started in darts. So that's all this video is. And like I say, it's a video / live stream. I don't like recording videos and then trying to edit them and everything. I'd rather just do it off the cuff. That's just the way I am. A lot of darts content, YouTube content creators out there, they'll, record and then edit. I don't do that. So, we'll try and keep this short. If anyone drops any comments in during this live, I do apologize if I don't get to them. As I say, this is just sort of a little video I wanted to do. But, thank you very much for, dropping by the live stream. And obviously, thank you very much to anyone who comes and watches. If you can, please hit the subscribe button. It massively helps us out. Also, tick the little notification bell to be told next time Welcome to Our Darts goes live. And obviously like the video and share it with all your darts community and your darts friends and anyone you feel will benefit from this. So as you can see there on screen, obviously I've got Go Darts Pro loaded up. Link for godartspro.com will be in the video description. I can't recommend it enough. I think if you look back over my videos, you'll know that I'm a really big user of Go Darts Pro. And the beauty of Go Darts Pro for a beginner as well is, there's so much there that you can use, like the practice games, and I'm going to get into them in a little bit of detail in a minute. But, the coach will help you out on there, the virtual coach. You can watch your progress. You can watch your stats, how your scores are going, everything like that. So at least you can follow how you're doing. And, we've got a great darts community on Twitter anyway. And if you don't already do so, please drop over by Twitter and follow me at Welcome to Our Darts. But we've got a great community over there, and we're always, welcoming of new players, and we'll help new players. But don't get me wrong, people will tell you, don't just concentrate on throwing at the board, concentrate on going for your doubles. But if you're a new player, you might not be at the stage where you can go for them doubles yet. So, these are the most important part of the game. Trebles for show, doubles for dough. It's the same. But you've got to learn to hit the board. You've got to be comfortable with your throw. You've got to be comfortable hitting the board. So this is what this is all about. So the 5 games that I've chosen, and I'm going to show them. I'm not going to play them all the way through. I'm just going to show them. But the first one I would recommend as a new player, a practice game on Go Darts Pro, is the 100 at. Now, what is this? Well, it's simple. You're throwing 100 darts at one target. This is a great warm-up. And, let's be fair, you can start wherever you would like to. So if you're feeling that you might not be confident about going up at the 20s, let's throw 100 darts down at the 19s. It's where you would feel you want to start with. Personally, I would recommend that you start throwing 100 darts at the 20. So on Go Darts Pro here, we've got it set up. Obviously, as you see, we can throw at all the numbers. But I'd say 100 darts at 20.
100 darts at 20. Game on.
So let's get a couple in. This is doing 2 things.
You've got 3 hits.
For a new player, it's getting you used to just throwing at the board. Okay, so it's getting used to coming up, setting up, getting your stance ready, throwing at the board. And what you're doing as well is you're throwing at the same section. Okay? So it doesn't matter if you're coming up to the board on this game and you're hitting one there and then you're going nowhere near it and you might get another one in. It doesn't matter because what you're doing is you're getting used to your throw, you're getting used to your rhythm, you're getting used to your stance, and the 100 darts doesn't take that long, to be fair, to get through. So my first recommendation for a new dart player coming to the game, findinggodartspro.com, is go to the 100 at game. Select 20, throw 100 darts at it, and see what your score is. You don't need to make a note of your score in a book. You can if you want. But don't forget, I'm with Go Darts Pro. And if you go to premium as well, if you upgrade to premium Go Darts Pro, which I highly recommend, and I've never met anyone yet who says not to go premium, they'll keep your statistics for you. So you can look at how you're doing. So you can see what your recent scores have been. So when I first started playing, when I came back to playing, should I say, I was knocking it around the 70s, 80s. I always used to say, if I can get above 81, I'll be happy. As you can see, possibly from my scores, I don't know if it was coming out too clear on the screen. I'm just going to enlarge it. You might not be able to still see it. But I'm now knocking over the hundreds. So obviously, single point, triple point, 2 points. I'm now knocking over the hundreds, so I've seen the progress. So first game I recommend for a new player on GoDartsPro.com is 100 darts at and choose your number. But I would definitely start with 20. The second game I recommend for new players or beginning players is the game SwitchBlade. Fantastic little practice game. Really is. Stick with the standard game. Don't change it up. Stick with a standard game. SwitchBlade makes you come to the board 5 times. Okay? And you're going for treble 20. You're aiming at the 20s for your first one. So let me just, let's get the game on again. There we go. Okay, so we're going in the 20s. Okay, so we've got, it's saying you want trebles, but it's that's what you're aiming for anyway. As a dart player, you're aiming always for the trebles because they're the biggest scores. So it was a triple and a single.
Well done, you scored 80.
But the beauty of SwitchBlade is you're now moving down, so you're going to 2 up at the 20, 1 down at the 19, aren't you? So 2 up at the 20, never mind, and 1 down at the 19. Snuck a little cheeky treble in there.
Well done, you scored 77.
But the beauty of what SwitchBlade's doing for you as a new player is it's going to help you out by moving around the board. So don't forget that first game, 100 darts at, we're staying in one area. We aren't moving around the board. We're staying in one area. And now we want to progress a little bit. Because let's be fair, we don't always just throw at the 20s. 9 times out of 10, that's where your darts are going to be going. But you're going to be moving around the board. So I'm just going to finish this one off. So the last one, once you've gone 17, you go to the bull. So we're going to the bull now, last dart. Ooh, no any.
Well done, you scored 80. Game finished.
Great little game to start moving around the board for a beginner. So again, first game, we've stood there, we've done 100 darts at one target. Now we're moving around a little bit. So we're starting to see some more of the board. We're starting to open the board up a little bit for us, aren't we? The next game, I'll Go Darts Pro, that again I recommend for a beginner. And some might disagree with me on this one, but I think it's a really good game for a beginner. Is Exponential Bundle. Okay? Now, I'll explain this game to you.
Hit each target with 3 darts and then try to score maximum with 3 darts.
Or as it'll do for me there. So, we've just started to move around the board a little bit. Now, we are moving around the board. So now we're aiming at the number 7. Then we're going to follow that afterwards, when we've done the score, to the 8s, 9s, 10s, 11s and 12s. So we're moving around the board now a little bit. But what we do on Exponential Bundle is we aim 3 darts at the number 7, or the 7 section. And we record what we hit. So there, I got 2 hits. Okay.
Now try to score maximum with 3 darts.
What this will now do for you is you're looking to score maximum, as it says, but you're just looking to get the highest score you can get. So I've got a ton there. What this will do now is that doubles my score.
Scored 100. Next number is 8.
So I hit 2 7s, but then I hit score 100, so it doubles 2 times 100, 200. Then we come back and we move around the board again. We're going to 8s now. So we're going to cross to the 8s, the 8 section. What we've got there, we've hit 3 8s.
3 hits. Now try to score maximum with 3
And you guess what's coming up, guys? We're now just going to go for a big score. $83. So 3 times 83.
83. Next number is 9.
Puts me now on 449. But we're moving around the board now. We're starting to vary our practice. We're not going for that one area anymore now. We're varying our practice a little bit. Great game. Really good for moving around the board. And again, I'll throw all the work for you with this scoring. Don't worry about it. The next game I recommend for a beginner. And again, this is going to be one that some people will probably disagree with me for a beginner, but it's the game 19 Halve It. What I'm trying to get across is that, you know, we've started out in this little practice routine going from one area. Then we've made a little bit of movement. Then we've made a lot of movement. But what 19 Halve It's going to do now is it's really going to vary us up.
Try to score maximum. If you fail to hit the target, the score is cut in half. Game on.
So we're starting down at 19s now. Okay, is that it? It is. Let's click on the right score. So we've got 19s, but what we're now also going to be doing is we're introducing doubles. So any double now. Okay, so now we're just going to be looking to try and flick a double if we can. Okay, bear in mind, new player. You're just learning to throw the board. So all you're going to be doing now is looking to just throw it a double. Doesn't matter if you don't get it. I have got that one, but, you know, there we go. But if you hadn't, it's not a problem, because hopefully you might have hit the 19s. So you've already started your score off. But again, what this is doing for you now is it's just moving you around the board that little bit more. So I've gone up to 18s there. You know, I'm moving around the board. So 19 Halve It is a game I highly recommend for a new player again, because you just, you know, it's focusing your area, focusing you on different areas of the dartboard. It's moving you around the board. It's getting you used to different places on the board. And the last game, or the 5th game, that I highly recommend for a beginner, a practice game for a beginner, using Go Darts Pro, is the old faithful, where is she? It's the JDC routine, the JDC challenge. Folks, this is great for beginning players. Hence the reason it's used in the JDC academies. Because what this is doing is it's going to make you focus in different areas of the board. You know, the sort of core numbers, if you will. So, you know, your 10s down to your 15s. And then we're going to focus on the doubles. So we're now bringing doubles into play. So in this routine, or in this beginner start practice, what I've done, or what we will have done, is we've focused on one area. We've then made a little bit of movement. We've then made a fair amount of movement. We've then randomised our movement. And then we go into the JDC challenge, which again is then going to make us focus on an area. And then we're introducing some doubles. Because don't forget, as a beginner player, the doubles are going to be daunting to you. If you want to play 501, you could be there for ages as a new player playing 501. Because you might come down in, let's say, 40, 50 darts. But you've got to finish on a double. And this is where people might disagree with me when me saying that my practice games and tips for beginners don't really include the double. But let's get down to the double first. Let's focus on getting the darts in the board, the darts in the sections we need to get them in. Let's focus on that. Then we can progress up to doubles practice. And I'm going to do another video / live on games using Go Darts Pro that I feel will help you improve your doubles. I need improvement on my doubles. I know that. And Go Darts Pro really helps me with that. But the JDC challenge, hopefully people know how it goes. But again, using GDP, it'll explain everything to you. So now we know we're aiming 3 darts at 10. We know we're getting in the 10 section. Okay, only at 1.
Scored 10. Now it's the number 11.
But now we're moving, aren't we? So like what we've done, how we started our practice routine, we're now moving around the board a touch. And the other beauty of the JDC challenge is that we're focusing on hitting the treble, we're focusing on hitting the single number, and we're focusing on going for the double. So if you can get that treble and that single, you're going for the double. So again, we're moving, we're focusing on the areas. These are the games that will massively, massively help new players learn the board, learn the movement around the board. The scoring, that comes. The doubling, you got to hit the board first. If you're a dart player or a new player and your darts are going all the way out here and you're not hitting the board, it's never going to come anyway. You've got to sort of practice hitting that board. And these are 5 games that I feel will help you develop hitting the board. Again, using GoDartsPro.com. Can't recommend it enough. Link in the video description. If you drop over to Twitter, find me at WayUpNowDarts as well. If you want to ask me more questions about Go Darts Pro, I'm more than happy to help. I'm more than happy to go through some routines with you as well. Also, if you are looking to go premium, we will be giving away a 6-month premium membership for Go Darts Pro here on WayUpNowDarts the moment we hit 180 subs. So help us, make sure you hit the subscribe button, share our page with your friends. The moment we get to 180 subs, we are going to give away a 6-month membership, and I'm also throwing 2 1-month premium memberships. But we've got to get there. We've got to get to 180 subs. So please share the content, share the page, share my links, find me across social media. Let's get there together. Guys, I really appreciate everyone who's dropped on. As I say, I don't do videos. I do video live streams. And that's what today has been. So I appreciate everyone in. Steve Lamore, I did see your message. Hey, mate. Thanks for watching, Steve. Really appreciate it. So again, 5 practice games using GoDartsPro.com that will help you as a dart player, as a beginning dart player, even as a player who's probably coming back to the game as well. These games can help you for that level as well. 100 darts at a target. I recommend 20, but if you want to start out lower, start out lower. But 100 darts. Play the game SwitchBlade. We start moving away from one target. Exponential bundle. We're moving around the board. We're going for different numbers. Okay? 19 Halve It. We're randomizing what we're going for now. So now we're getting a feel for more of the board. The JDC routine. As I've said, we're going from the number 10 to 15, and then we're introducing the doubles. Okay? But again, you're putting a score up. Your aim is to then beat that score. Just as I say that, my web page crashes. Guys, really appreciate everyone who's dropped on. Can't thank you enough. Don't forget to head over, and hit that subscribe button for me. We will give away a 6-month premium membership and 2 1-month premium memberships once we hit the magical target. Guys, thank you very much once again for watching this video. I hope you find it useful. If you do, let me know. If you don't, let me know. Okay, thanks, guys. Thanks for watching again. Take care. And mind your hockeys.